This time of year, my lawn is covered in hundreds of dark purple flowers. Some lawn owners see weeds, but I see an abundance of nutritious free food. These pretty purple flowers are violets. If you live in the US, there are probably wild violets near you. They grow in a wide variety of environments. The leaves, flowers, and stems can be consumed raw or cooked. The roots are reportedly toxic, so don't bother digging them up. Violets are typically found in dense colonies due to spreading by short rhizomes. There are many different types of species of violets in the genus Viola, but they all have similar flowers, and, luckily, they are all edible, although some species taste better than others. They often hybridize between species. A quick note, Viola species are not related to African violets, which are not edible. The best identification feature for edible wild violets is the flower, which is similar across all species. Each flower appears on its own leafless stalk. The violet flower has 5 irregular petals. 2 petals are paired on top, 2 are outstretched on the sides, and the one at the bottom often has purple streaks. The bottom petal sticks out the back. Another way to describe the petals is that 4 petals poke out like an X, while the bottom one overhangs like a tongue. The flowers are most often a violet color or different shades of purple. They can also be white or yellow. White flowers frequently have streaks of the other colors. The tasty flowers can be used as a garnish, made into jellies, syrups, candies, and herbal teas. As for the leaves, the characteristics of violet leaves can vary across species. In this video, I will be focusing on the characteristics of the common blue violet, Viola zororia, since it is very common, and it is also what is growing in my yard. I live in the Midwest in Zone 6A, and they're currently blooming everywhere. They were also very common in the spring when I lived in East Tennessee. Common blue violets are low-growing perennials, meaning that they come back every year. They form what is called a basal rosette, an arrangement of leaves radiating from the base of the stem and usually placed close to the ground. The leaves are heart-shaped with slightly serrated edges. They extend up from a center root mass and form a dense layer beneath the flowers. Violets are a great addition to any of your smoothie recipes, which is how I primarily use them. They can also be used medicinally. They can be used as a remedy for coughs, sore throats, and respiratory issues. Violets help to remove excess mucus from the lungs. They also reduce inflammation. As far as the best way to prepare them medicinally, I recommend you do some additional research on that. When cooked, they have a mucilaginous quality and can be used as a thickener for soups. Depending on their locations, violets bloom from early spring into the early summer months. These violets here tend to grow in shady areas and sometimes spread into sunny areas. Violets are native to many areas across Canada and the US. Although they are located in Europe, they are not as common as they are in Canada and the US. There are also wild violets in Australia. They prefer rich soils. As the temperatures warm up, the flowers tend to wilt and die off by the heat of the summer. Beginners shouldn't harvest the leaves without the flowers. The flowers are unique and hard to misidentify, but the leaves can look similar to other plants. So as always, forage with care. Make sure to collect your violets in areas that do not use pesticides or herbicides. And, since these are native plants, be sure to leave some flowers for the bees.